Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Kim, a fairly average mum, and today I've got a Poundland haul without a try on. So let's get cracking. Hiya, I hope you're all okay. I'm absolutely fine. I now discover, right, just tell you briefly what happened to me. So this week, sort of through the week, my working week, I was being woken up by a horrendous sort of pain that I didn't know where I could locate it. It was coming on my left side. Sometimes it felt like it were at the side, sometimes the front, sometimes the back. I had no clue what it was. And I did the worst thing you can possibly do, which is Google your symptoms, right? Okay. So having scared myself half to death, I woke up on Friday morning. I'd gone to bed at about 8 o'clock, which is my normal, right, when I'm not working, because I get up at 6 and I love my sleep. So I went to bed on Thursday night, getting all confused, and woke up about midnight in agony. I couldn't breathe. Every time I breathed in, it were absolutely killing me. Every time I breathed out, it were killing me. I thought, oh no, this is daft. I'm going to go get it checked out. So I thought I'd bob up to the hospital. And you've normally got about 4 hours wait at the hospital in A&E, but I thought I'd frightened myself so much, and I were in so much pain that I thought I'd bob up there. Right, so I sat there till for 8 hours. Right, so got there at about 12:30. There were an 8-hour wait, and for 4 of those hours, literally nobody were being seen, because they must have had some really serious cases they were dealing with. So after 8 hours, I contacted my boss and said, look, I'm not going to be in today. I was still in agony, right? They'd given me pain relief, because initially you're seen by a nurse, but then you go back to the waiting room, and that were the 8-hour wait then. So I've contacted my boss and said, I don't think I'm going to be in. I'm in quite a lot of pain. I'm up at the Bradford Royal Infirmary, the BRI. Okay. And there I sat. Okay. So eventually, at some ridiculous hour of the morning, I think about 9 o'clock, I got taken up onto a ward and they did a load of tests on me. Turns out it were either muscular, or they didn't know because I'd got a raised temperature, whether I'd got an infection in my connective tissue or whatever. I was so relieved when the woman told me. I burst into tears, honestly, because by this point I were in such a lot of pain because the painkillers had worn off, and I were also quite concerned that the relief were just overwhelming. I burst into tears, right? So then I sort of got given a prescription for antibiotics and also one for pain relief, and off I came, right? So I got on the bus and went down into town. So as I'm walking to my other bus stop, I went to Poundland. Why not, right? I felt like the weight had been lifted. I were also on painkillers, right? So the pain had almost completely gone away. So I called into Poundland and got myself a bag full of stuff. But before I get onto it, if I haven't rambled enough, I thought I'd explain what happened about this bunny giveaway. Right, okay. So if you don't know, I've held a bunny giveaway. I used to have 3 little bunnies that sat here. They're like, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, but in the form of rabbits. They're really cute. They're still sitting here, right, bubble wrapped, ready to go. Okay, because I did random comment picker and a lady's name was picked out, and I thought, right, I'll message her and wait for her to get back in touch with me. People were saying what happened about this bunny giveaway and one thing and another. I looked down my messages and thought, because I couldn't see this lady's name, and I'm going to tell you the lady in a minute, right? Because I couldn't see her name and my message, I thought, oh, I haven't sent it. So I was saying that to people in my comments. Turned out what I'd done is clicked on the thing on my phone that it didn't include anything I'd already commented to. So when I realised I'd done that, I clicked that off and found the lady's message, realised that I had contacted her and I had in fact sent that message. To add confusion to the issue, a few videos ago, it out of sequence went up this video, which was my Lily Silk haul. And because it had taken me so long to get the go-ahead from Lily Silk to be able to put that video up, it came out of sequence. So suddenly, even though I'd changed this backdrop ages ago, there are the bunnies sitting there. I thought, yeah, this is just seriously got way too confusing. I'd already packaged them up, but it appeared as if I'd just decided to keep the rabbits, right? I've not at all, right? Okay. So sorry to everybody for all that confusion. It's my fault. I take full responsibility for it. So let me put my gigs on and I'll tell you who actually won, but still hasn't contacted me. The lady's name is Caroline Everett, right? I'm going to put a name here. So if you are her or you know her, please can you ask her to contact me? These rabbits belong to you, right? And I would like to send them out to you. So in future giveaways, I will be announcing it on my channel who has won, just so that people are not confused, or I am confused them over this. So apologies for all of that. Caroline Everett, you are the winner, right? Like I say, if you contact me, I'll get them sent out to you. So, right, that's been what's been happening. Let me get on with this Poundland haul. Okay, and like I said, there's not going to be a try on, because even though I've got a few kiddies clothes, I can't try them on. And, well, I have got some knickers, but, you know, I'm not going to try those on for you. Ain't nobody needs to see that, do they? Do you know what I mean? Even I don't want to see that. But I deliberately didn't get any clothes because my last Poundland clothing haul, I didn't like the clothes at all. And when I looked around in my local Poundland, yeah, I wasn't that keen either. You know what I mean? There were just nothing there that made me go, oh, I'm really excited about that. They were all very sort of drab looking in my Poundland. They really were. So, and they had some nice jazzy t-shirts, but they didn't have them in my size. They only had them in a small. And with the best will in the world, I'm never going to be a small. You know what I mean? So I didn't bother with any clothes, but I did get a load of stuff. Grabbing my bag, right, okay. Right, so first up, balance there bag. I got myself some toothpaste, some Aqua Fresh, because I'm running low. I've got one of those little pump bottles at the moment, but it is absolutely down to the last bit. I prefer the tubes, in all honesty. I think you get more in them. So got myself that, think it were £1. I'm going to include all the price on the screen if I can't remember them, but I think that were £1, that one. Then, as mentioned previously, here are my knickers. Right, we were talking about this at work because on my last Poundland video, I bought some of these knickers. The full briefs, right, I buy them in a bigger size. So the bigger size for me, because I'm a 12 or a 14 bottom, the next up size at Poundland are a 16 to 18. I wear these at work. I don't wear them when I'm going out, you know what I mean, and wanting to look glam. But at work, I'm all about comfort. So I buy a size up. So this is my size up at Poundland, because it's either a 12 to 14, which is my size, or a 16 to 18. So I go for the next size up, because I'm built for comfort these days. So that's them. They were £3.50. Remember that. Okay, next up I bought some bulbs. And I just bought this pack of mixed bulbs. 50 bulb collection. Why I bought these is Father's Day is coming up and I want to do a bit of planting with the kids. I know it's getting a bit past the time for bulbs, but I'm sure they'll be okay and the kids will enjoy that activity of planting a bulb. It'll be me that's handling the bulbs, but I will get them to fill some little pots with compost, and then we'll pop in one of these and it'll be a mixed bag of whatever. 50p then for 50. I thought that were amazing, so got those. And then to put the pots to put them in were these 36 pack of peat pots. Right, that's not easy to say for me. I'm sure it's easy for everybody else, but not for me. Anyway, right, got those. So the kiddies can fill these with compost, and then I'll shove in a little bulb and then they can fill it up again. So they'll have one of these to take home. We might even do what we did on Mother's Day, which is get them to paint or draw on strips of paper so that we can put them around here. So it's a bit more personalised from the kiddies. So that's those. Yeah, really pleased with them. £1, not bad at all. And then I also bought the compost, which were also £1 for this. All right, fantastic. That's big enough for all of the, all the kiddies at nursery to have a go. And for £1, I thought it were brilliant. Right, so that is one activity in a nutshell that we're doing. Really pleased with it. I'm just putting my bag on the floor so that I don't have to keep balancing it. Then I bought myself a cooking tin. I've been putting off and putting off. I've literally got one little tin, one little jar thing that's that big that cost me £1 from Poundland. This were also £1. But sometimes the things that I'm putting in the oven are too big for that tiny little pot. And I've been resisting it. Non-stick roasting tin, 32 centimetres. So now I've got myself a tin, right? I'm quite pleased I've got it now. I have, I probably would have never gone out and bought it at any other point that I've been living here, but I am aware that sometimes I'm balancing things in that little pot. Say like I want to do 2 veggie fingers and a jacket potato. Now I do my jacket potatoes in the microwave, the first bit, but I like to crisp them up in the oven. Sometimes in that tiny little oval dish, I've got veggie fingers sticking out, do you know what I mean, in order to be able to cook them. So this will make my life so much easier. So very happy with that one. Next up, I bought these for the babies. We've got a few of them up already. They only had these in this colour and like a silvery one at my Poundland. 3 sun catchers. Now I don't know whether we're going to put them up in the garden or the other ones that we've got like this. We hang from the ceiling so that they become like a mobile, so we can spin them around and things and attract the baby's attention. But I just liked them and I thought for £1 it were a bargain. Let's have a look. What are they like? Look, they're just little plastic things. They're on elastic as well. But the kids love watching stuff like this spinning. Look at that. You can imagine little babies being drawn to that, can't you? So 3 of those for £1, absolute bargain. I wasn't overly keen on the plain silver ones. I thought they'd prefer these. So hence why I bought those. And then I bought some measuring cups. Right, it's not for me. It's to put in the baby room for the kiddies to play with. 1, they love spoons. And 2, the stackable. I'm going to open these and show you. Please let them come apart relatively easily. Oh, they do, look. Right, so they can take them out and we can fit them back in together. It's good for manipulation, for using the fingers and working out how to do it. But it's also a nice little activity to give them so that they can stick them all inside each other. So I just really liked them. They did them in a grey as well, but I went for this colour. Really love them. So I'm going to take those in, put them in the home corner, and then they can play with them. Very happy with those. But if you're after a set of measuring cups, does it tell you what they actually are on each one? Let's hope so. Yes, it does on the handle. It tells you the size of each one. So that's great. If you actually wanted them to do your own cooking and things, fantastic for £1. But also brilliant for our babies. So very happy with those. Then last week we were doing loads and loads of sort of filling and pouring activities with all different stuff. But when I was in Poundland, I saw they had a whole range of garden wear. Things like plastic cups and things that you have in your garden. And they were all like £1, right? So this is what I bought, right? This is a little wine goblet thing. This were £1. And this one is a proper wine glass, right? But they're both plastic. The kids will love them, absolutely love them. I quite like them as well. If I had a garden, I might have been inclined to buy myself some, but since I don't, I thought it'd be great for the kids to sort of fill and empty them, because they'll recognise them as real objects, so be quite keen on using them. So got both of those for £1 each. You've no idea how much of my day is spent thinking about what I can take in a nursery. Honestly, it's not even worth talking about. Then next up I got this, which is a little tin cup. Great for camping and stuff if you're into that. It's not going to get broken, but fantastic for what I want it for. That could have been £1 or £1.50. I'll check out the receipt. But I just bought the one. Daft as a brush. Could have bought a whole set of them, but anyway. These were £1 each. Another pack of coloured cards. Let me have a look. Come on, Kim, you can do it. Okay. So these are the colours. We've had this before. So you get pink, green, yellow and blue. Lovely. Right, the kids will use that in no time. Lovely, liked it though. And then I bought 2 packs of this white card. So we do go through quite a lot, and we'll be doing Father's Day cards. Like I say, you get 30 sheets and it's 200 GSM. What's that stand for? I should know, being an art person. No, I don't. But I got 2 packs of them anyway, and they were £1 each. So I've got 60 sheets of white card. So it'd be great though, if you need cards yourself, I would highly recommend it. It's nice quality, and it's £1. Then this were definitely £1.50. I absolutely loved it. It's just a little planter, but this is like metal, and then it's got this string bit to hang it up. What I wanted it for was to put in the garden, hanging planter. Like I said, £1.50. In my Poundland, they only had this size. Honestly, if I had my own garden, this would be sort of the look that I would be going for. You know, this sort of thing for planters and stuff. Because I really, really like it. I love that it's metal for a start. And I love this natural string sort of holder thing on it. Just thought it was lovely. I'd have a few of those if I had a garden, but I live in a flat, so nowhere to put it, you know, outside, apart from at work. So it'll be going into the garden at work with something in. Next, I bought a load of stickers, which were £1 each, but it were actually buy 2 for 1, so 50p a sheet. So I got 6 lots. Okay, first one, like lobsters, crabs, boats, shells, fish. Right, so that's the first lot. Next up, I got a load of hearts. Just thought they were really pretty, like those. Then I bought some more sea creatures, but very different. Next one I bought was this one that's got cupcakes and stars and all sorts of things on it. Has it got stars? Yeah. And ginger men and ginger ladies. Cute. Kids will have a great time with those. And then next up, I got these owls. Lovely. Really nice. That might be one of my favourite ones, that. I know what noise an owl makes, you see. It's easier for me when it's something like an owl. Twit-twoo. As opposed to a zebra. I've no clue what noise a zebra makes. So I have to pretend it's a horse and go, nay. Right. Nice little owls. And then I got some butterflies. They don't make any noise. I always go, ooh, pretty, when I see a butterfly. So, yeah, ooh, pretty. So, those are those. So, like I say, 50p a sheet. Well, if you bought 1 sheet, it were like £1. You bought 2 sheets, it were £1. So, check it out if you're going yourself. Don't buy odd numbers like 3 or 5, because you'll be paying the same as if you bought, 4 or 6. For example. Next up, I saw these and I thought I'm getting them for kiddies. They're inflatable drinks holders. They won't be using them as drinks holders, but I thought they'd be great for floating around in the water tray. So you get 3 in them, I think. Yeah, 3 pack. They didn't have any other designs in mind, but here we are. That's what they look like. Let me blow it up, see what it's like. Goodness me, it's quite hard to blow up. Okay, the hair comes out as soon as I let go of it. So, but they look like that, little rainbow and a cloud. So they'll be, we might put you know, like a little figure or something. My things come out, so it's going down a bit. But yeah, I thought they were dead cute, and they'll float in the water tray. So I absolutely love them. Be great if you've got your own swimming pool and you want to float your drink next to you, though. I don't know anybody that owns a swimming pool, but anyway, that might just be me. Maybe everybody and the brothers got a swimming pool, but nobody I know. You know what I mean? But they're great anyway. Could take them on holiday though, maybe. Right, and then I bought some shoes for the babies. Right, now a while ago I bought some little flip-flops for the kiddies, because there's a couple of children that love trying on other people's shoes. And the other person is not always that happy for somebody else to try on the shoes. So I thought, I'll buy some shoes, make a little basket, and then those are the shoes that they can try on. So when I were in Poundland, I saw a couple of pairs and I thought, oh, I've got to get them. Right, so this is the first pair. These were £2.50. Right, they've just got a bit of elastic on the back. And then they've got this sort of holographic bit on the front. I bought them in the smallest size they had. This is a size 5. I don't think my feet were ever that small. I think I were probably born with a size 6 foot, do you know what I mean, right? But anyway, I absolutely loved them. Really, really cute little pair of shoes. And then I also bought this pair, which is in a size 6, but looks suspiciously like the same size. I love these even more. These were £3.50 though. These have got fluffy bits on the front and then this little strap at the back. Now, I did look for ones that are sort of more traditionally boys' ones, right? Although we don't care who wears them. You know what I mean? If a little boy puts these on, all power to him. I'm not bothered, right? But I wanted to get some other designs so that we'd have a range. But I just could not get them in the small sizes. They did have them, but just in really big sizes, you know. So that's a couple of little pairs of shoes I got that I can put in the dressing up box now. I thought they'd love it. Absolutely love it. Right, so those are all my things. That's everything for today. If you've liked this video, please give us a like. It really helps us out. And if you like this kind of content, you might want to consider subscribing. I've left all my contact details in the description box just in case you want to contact me for any reason. And also, if you know Caroline Everett, or you are Caroline Everett, please email me using the email address down below and I will get the bunnies sent off to you. But thank you very much for taking a few moments out of your day to spend with me. Bye! Wrong hand. Bye!